side and thrown. That ball has been picked off. Going to ball's out, and the recovery is made by the defense. Take it the distance. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. 3. To his left, Kerry Williams has the pick. Fights off the hit. No one's going to get him now. Avance, a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10. McCoy is going to take the handoff now. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. He's wide open for the grab. Pass down the field. 1st and 10. Play fake here. That reception position in the backfield here. He'll go formation. 2nd down and 7. KC's taking the handoff. The 8th play of this drive. Brings it into his body. Get on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. And he's across for the touchdown. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Connor Barwin makes the tackle. Wilson's back at it now, dropping back once again. Golden Tate makes the catch. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Now 1st and 10. Looking for Percy Harvin. Oh, bad decision that time by the quarterback. Tate's in the slot. 2nd and 10. And he's forced to the ground. We've got an NFC champion heading to the Super Bowl with high spirits, while the other team must accept they just couldn't get the job done. 1 win short of going to the promised land and the Super Bowl. Well, partner, one side is Super Bowl bound after this huge victory today.
Yeah, it's like a dream come true, isn't it? You get a chance to play in the Super Bowl. So exciting, so many things done well by your football team in today's game.
Welcome to the Super Bowl, where we are just moments away from a matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos here at MetLife Stadium. until you get to the Super Bowl. You have that extra week off, and then you have all the scrutiny, all the insane amount of publicity. It's got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
Jim Nance and Phil Simms at Super Bowl 48, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Partner, we're ready to find out the best of football.
Yeah, we are, Jim. And you know, the players, there's so many thoughts that go through your mind. But you know what? If you win this game, you know what it does to you and all your teammates and coaches and even the fans. You're bonded forever about this moment that you have a chance to create.
Let's check in down to the sidelines with Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. It's a big moment here at Super Bowl 48, and none of the players or coaches are overlooking it. They recognize the magnitude of tonight's game, and guys, we've seen the nail biting. You can literally feel the nerves down here, but both teams believe that once we just get going, the butterflies will go away, and they'll be focused on winning the biggest game of their lives.
in the slot. 2nd and 10. Looks around. And the interception by Patrick Chung. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. The Philadelphia Eagles have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is going back to the city of brotherly love. It's been just a remarkable season, and what a Super Bowl to finish it off.
You're right, Jim. A remarkable season to do all that hard work, to find a way to win the Super Bowl. You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.
Incredible ending to this one, and let's watch it one more time. Our GMC never say never moment of the game.
There they are, holding the Lombardi Trophy triumphantly. What a season it's been for them, and no better way to top it off than with a Super Bowl victory. Truly a special moment. For Bill Sims and all the crew, I'm Jim Nance. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up show, and we'll see you next year here on EA Sports.